Hello, this is Johnny Cycles with CyclesGaming.com, bringing you another edition of, we'll say, keep it modern janky. Since we're playing Mantis Rider in the main deck, but we're playing Shiko Paragon of the Way, which makes me want to say it's a Dragons in modern deck, but I'm making my way through the mythics of dragons from Turkey Dragonstorm. Shiko is my first one, but I've played Baitor, not very good. Nariv, pretty fun. Don't kill our Ragavan, man. You know you just want to play like a mana dork. Alright, well, Grazer. Looks like we might be in for... Oh, yes. Too bad we don't have our double white right now. Well, we do have the double white, don't we? Alright, we're going to bolt the Grazer. How greedy do we want to be with this White Orchid Phantom, though? What do we find? Eternal Witness. Let's be greedy. Alright, looks like Gruul. Wonder what type of Gruul. So yeah, that's a powerful play. I mean, it's not going to punish our opponent's mana too much, since it doesn't look like they're on a greedy mana-based deck. But it does give us the ability to attack for 7 next turn. Keeps us... Well, if we hit in with the Ragavan again, we'll get the treasure to help ramp towards Shiko, but... Yeah, so Shiko, I mean, he's the first one I've tested, but I've played 3 of the Mythics already. I think he's the most powerful, has the most upside. Our opponent, I think, is doing something unfair. Yeah, it looks like a escape shift deck, if I had to guess. So we may want to put in, we may want to bring in some counter magic to fight against escape shift. I mean, we could do Guide of Souls, but I think we're just in set up our draw. But we're kind of okay drawing anything that isn't another Shiko next turn. Land or threat. I guess another 3-drop might be a little awkward. Looks like, yeah, like I think we're up against escape shift, so clock. We're a 2-turn clock. Can they escape shift fast enough? Do they have enough interaction to slow us down? Probably. If I had to guess. World Souls Rage. Look at that art. It's pretty sweet. I mean, Murders at Karloff Manor got a lot of hate for it being a whatever hat set, if you as they call it. Hornet Queen. Oh, okay, so they are not scape shift. It doesn't look like they are straight up Gruul ramp into cards we cannot attack through profitably. Verse 6. Anyway, it came away first. It just has some. Okay, you know I love Clue. If you read my article on Tamio, my favorite movie. So of course I like the set in general, but it gave us some good cards. Surveil Lands, that guy, this sorcery. Can't think of any other off the top of my head, but it was I think it's a good set. What do you take here? You probably want to take your 2 lands off of this, and you haven't played a land this turn. So maybe they're like desperate for lands, but they also want big creature to hold down the fort against our flyers. What did they take? Hornet Queen. Alright. How quickly can they get a Hornet Queen out? Hornet Queen is going to be a problem for us if they Green Sun Zenith to go get. Yep, Dryad Arbor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Hornet Queen is 7 or 8. What is it? 7. Okay, so next turn they're looking to Hornet Queen it up, which is a problem for us. But man, I love Big Gruul. I love Big Gruul. I'll tell my opponent that right now. No, we shall not. Alright, well, I mean, I assume our opponent is looking to hold down the fort um, with the Hornet Queen. They have one more land. We're hoping to draw a land, get a Shiko, and lightning bolt our opponent's face down to 2. We'll see. I mean, I feel they are in a spot where they can. Here comes the Hornet Queen. They're going to start putting up blockers for days. But we do have some answers. We have some main deck. 4. Sure. I hope this is Greater Hoof Behemoth deck. Skyclave Apparition. Not really what we are hoping for. Well, we can't even get the wait, non-token. I don't have any targets, but we do get the energy. As I cast it, I realized we couldn't get the Hornet Queen, and it also says non-token, so we can't even get those. I mean, we came here. We have to attack. There's just no way we cannot attack right now. I assume they'll block here. They'll go down 2. Alright, or not. They're probably thinking, stay alive. Yep. They definitely have the inevitability again if they have any sort of big follow-up. What we're hoping for is a land into Shiko into death where we either can lightning bolt them, Ragavan them. Alright, digging for more. Can we dodge another big fatty long enough to close out this game? We put the pressure on. Had a fast start. Okay, that is acceptable. Flage would be a really good draw for us. So I added Flage to the deck. That would give us our inevitability because we'd hit him for 3 this turn. And escape it the next turn. You know you want to attack. Attack with those flyers. Attack with that flyer. They've already seen the Mantis Rider though, so they're not going to. So I suppose we can lightning bolt their face, put them to 1, or we can lightning bolt the Hornet Queen if we get a land. Alright, anything but a Shiko, please. Oh god, I should have been more specific. That's also not a good draw for us. If that had been... So I took out Strike It Rich for this card. If that had been Strike It Rich, I think we might have been okay. We would have gotten it last turn. We would have had a treasure to cast Shiko this turn. Yeah, maybe Strike It Rich really is the glue that keeps this deck together. I was thinking, maybe it's just not that good. It's like, take it, opponent. Just take your 2. Okay. It's not that impactful, but in reality, it's more impactful than a Guide of Souls at this point. Cracking the clue. Interesting. They could have double blocked. Cracked the clue. Killed the Skyclave. But we kind of want the Skyclave in the graveyard, so maybe they sniffed that out. But I don't think they know we're a Shiko deck. Okay. What's the next horror that's coming our way? Another Hornet Queen would be the worst. We have some sideboard answers for this deck, but not many. I don't think I play any Brotherhood's End. We have just a couple counter spells to help against the big baddies. Magmatic Hellkite to attack land again, but it's only going to be so good too. Man, this deck, I like this deck though. It's the type of deck I would enjoy playing and seeing be successful. Second Hornet Queen. Green Sun Zenith for 6. Okay, when this enters, choose up to 1. I guess they're gonna fight because we don't have any of those special lands. Sure. Going to hit us down. Perhaps. Perhaps. You want to attack with everybody? Come on. Shields down. No fear. No fear. Oh, they're being so... what's the word? Disciplined right now. Land? Hey, it's a land. So disciplined, opponent. I'm proud of you. Good on you. This type of discipline is what you're going to need to win this game. Alright, we're going to fetch and go get... oh man, we probably just want another plains. So we're gonna get. It's so boring though. I mean, we're going to probably just get the lightning bolt and hit the Hornet Queen and hope they don't have another flyer. Mantis Rider forces them to block. They may want. Yes, I would like to cast a spell. There's. All right. I mean, they have to have somebody with reach. Which in a deck with a Hornet Queen and a lot of mana, that's a distinct possibility. And they also had that other big creature. This one has reach. So do they have an answer? Do they have anything with reach to block our flyer? So that, I mean, that's an interesting line, right? Do we lightning bolt their face? Do we get the Mantis Rider and attack into the Hornet Queen, forcing a block that way? Lightning bolt their face, then they're at 1. They block with the Hornet Queen on the Shiko. We don't have a way to punch through damage. So I think this is the right play. It forces our opponent to have a flyer or an answer. If they do not, we can swing in and kill them. But this deck looks to be positioned pretty decently with these grazers. Again, Flage. Man, I think I have all 3 of them in here too. Alright, well you see the deck in action here against the mid-range Gruul deck. We ought to be able to compete, but I am feeling pretty disappointed with Guide of Souls as a 4 of in the deck. I think we would have probably, if that, again, Striker Rich, we would have gotten the Shiko out a little bit earlier. Not sure we would have punched through damage any faster, but alright. Let's do it. I'm waiting. Opponent's doing some math, I think. Figuring out if they have a line. Questing Beast. Oh, this is an opponent after my own heart. I love Questing Beast. I think they were just trying to do the math to figure out if they could win here. So we go. This doesn't have trample. Okay, so I think what we're gonna. They don't have a way to correct the clue. So I think we're gonna have to block here, and then that's 8 and 9. And that puts us to 4 being dead. Alright, I mean, if they have it, they have it. So I could block the Dryad Arbor and hope for the best, but we're both at 4. Do they have a follow-up? They do not. Alright, so we managed... Ragavan, not it. Whew, we managed to get their Questing Beast, though. Ooh, I love me some Questing Beast. So what do we want to... Probably want to do counter spells. I think. Oh, we only have the 2 phages. All right, magmatic hellkite for no god of souls. Do we want the god of souls and no Ragavan? Let's take out the Ragavan. One god of souls. We're just gonna be a little slower, I guess. It might be a mistake to take out the Ragavan. I think we're gonna have to play. I mean, and also the we have 2 counter spells, so we're gonna have to be very selective. And I build a Shiko control deck. I'm just not that good at playing counter magic. We'll keep it. I mean, we could easily get run over without any interaction. No bolts, no nothing. Looks like, yeah, they're gonna go for the Dryad Arbor. This might just be one of those games where we're too slow. Alright, well, a lightning bolt is a good one. So next turn I think I meant to fetch shock, but then I suddenly, oh come on. Alright, well they kept the 1 lander apparently. They kept the 1 lander. Okay, well sometimes you get them. We fought, again, this is our second match where we really only got to see 1 game in action. In both of those matches we slogged through some stuff to get, well, not really in that first match. This match slogged through a lot to get there. Beat a Hornet Queen and a Questing Beast. Achievement unlocked. Alright, for CyclesGaming.com, this is Johnny Cycles. I'll catch you on the next one.